Hi, everyone. Happy Monday. Welcome, 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 and welcome to this episode this live of the Muchly Married gift list. This is part 2. I did another one a couple weeks ago. A bunch of you liked it. Just wanted to come and give you some more ideas for holiday gift giving, gift making. Please excuse the look today. I look like a drowned rat. No makeup. I actually did put on lip gloss, but that's it. But look what I have out, guys. My big, huge snowman mug. I think this holds like 20 ounces, maybe 24. And I love it. I've got coffee in it, obviously. But we had snow earlier today. We had snow on Friday, actually a little bit on the rooftops, but the temperature is really kind of still in the mid 30s. So it like melted right away, but it was pretty. But today, I got up this morning, as I do, and I went for my run. And the run was amazing. It was bright and sunny and beautiful. And came in, had a little breakfast, got going on my day. And as soon as I came into the studio, which is also a mess, excuse all of this, guys. I haven't done anything from the weekend. So, but anyway, and I sat down to work and the studio was like super dark in here. And I thought, why is it so dark? And I looked outside and it was completely clouded over. And it was snowing, and I love it. Oh, look, we have some folks joining us. Hi, Julie and Eileen. Nice to see you both. Thanks for joining me today. So anyway, I was digging in the cupboards last night. I made homemade lentil vegetable soup for us for dinner and homemade biscuits, just so Dave and I could kind of relax on a Sunday night before we geared up for the week. And I found my little snowman mug. So cheers. Here's to snow. I love it. So in this little live, we're going to talk about some more ideas that you can do for holiday gift giving. Now, you can give these like in bundle sets. I'll kind of show you some of that. Or you can make these things and gift them. Hi, Robbie. Thanks for joining. So good to see you, friend. I haven't seen you in forever. That's lovely. So, and I will say that most of what I want to talk today about is Kimberbell products. So some of them will be kind of really specific for embroiderers, but some of them can also be used for just general sewists too. So don't like tune out when I say embroidery, because some of the stuff will go beyond embroidery, okay, for folks that sew but don't use their embroidery machine. And then I have some ideas from IKEA. You know I love IKEA. And and then I have some stuff, some books to show you. So stay tuned. Hi, Karen. Hi, Susie. Nice to see you both as well. Gosh, thanks for jumping on, guys. I know I didn't announce this. I wasn't sure that I was going to get to do it or not. So thanks. Hi, Trudy. It's good to see you. Good to see all of you. So let's get right started. So now this first gift is something is new from Kimberbell. If you are someone who likes Kimberbell, you've been wanting this like forever. But if you don't do Kimberbell, but you do, well, I'm going to say, excuse me, I'm digging something out of a drawer down here to go with it. If you do machine embroidery, or even if you just stitch, sometimes we need paper tape, right? And so, you know, I'm always talking about the Kimberbell paper tape. I think it is the absolute be all and end all when it comes to paper tape, because it's made for fabric. It's low tack. It's, I suppose in like the paper crafting industry, you would call it archivally safe, meaning it's not going to damage your fabric with acids and things like that, which are naturally part of the glue process. But this is made so that it doesn't do that. So this is a wonderful item. But if you have this, you know that it's been a dickens of a time trying to get a tape dispenser for it. So Kimberbell has come out finally. Now we all know the orange colors, and you might recognize this because when I'm over at the other table doing demos, the fabric wallpaper in the back is an aqua color. This is her doodle print, which is actually my favorite Kimberbell print. This thing is a brick, guys. I mean, it weighs tons. I bet it weighs 2 to 3 pounds. I'm pretty sure, because I do some light weights and stuff too to keep my muscles toned. And I would say this is, yeah, a good 2 pounds, if not closer to 3. Oops, but there you go. So I know you can get this through any of your local fabric shops. So if you have a quilting shop or a shop that sells Kimberbell, check it out, because they should have these in their shops now. And if they don't, they should be able to order them for you. I think the price was really reasonable, like $12 or something, but it's a perfect gift. So maybe this is a gift you want to give yourself, the tape dispenser and a roll of tape. Or if you have a really good friend and you know they love Kimberbell, or you know that they just need a good tape dispenser for their crafting room, there you go. Perfect little gift. So I slowly set it back over here because that's mine, because it's so heavy. If I dropped it and it landed on my foot, I would break a toe. That would not be good. All right. So the next thing I want to show you are this little ornament, the little banner. See, it says, may your days be merry and bright. I love it. Now, this is definitely machine embroidery. Kimberbell sometimes does things in a sewing version too, but I'm not sure if they've done these little banners. But let me get them. Here it is. So this is the CD. And so it has a bunch of them. Candy cane wishes, mistletoe kisses. Very cute. Look on the back. It's got the candy. Whoops, there we go. The candy cane with the holly on it, and the Christmas tree, and the merry and bright one is this one right here. And so this picture right here shows you all the sizes. So there's 1, 2, 3, 5 sizes that this comes in. And for the ornament, I made the smallest size. So this is great if you want to just add some to your tree, but these are great to make if you do ornament exchanges at work, or your child does ornament exchanges at school, or you want to give a little teacher gift. You could even take and wrap this onto the package, but you have to have the CD, and the Kimberbell CD is called Pennants and Banners Christmas Wishes. And let me put on the magnifiers, because there's a number on here which will help your store find it if they don't have it in stock. And that is the capital letter K, capital letter D, 564. KD 564 is the their like internal item number, which will help folks find it. But it's called Pennants and Banners Christmas Wishes. It's actually from a few years ago, but it's one of my favorites, because you could make these, if you have big embroidery hoops, you can make one of these really large ones as a banner on your door. Or like I said, these tiny little ones. And they make up really quick. So today is about kind of fast and easy gifts. It would be super easy for you to make up a bunch of these to give to neighbors and friends. Do you ever make up like cookie platters or candy platters to give to your neighbors? I do that for our neighbors just here on our block. And I always like to put a little something with it. Something like that would be perfect. So that's a quick and easy gift item there. Alrighty, now while we're speaking about ornaments, Kimberbell came out with 2 CDs a couple of years ago, like this. This one is called Happy Hoop Decor Volume 1 Whimsical Christmas Ornaments. And you can see there's the cute Santa, and okay, so the reindeer, the poinsettia, and the bells, and the snowflake. Now you know I love the snowflake, right? Because I'm all about snow. Here on the back shows you all of them. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. There's 12 of them on here. I kind of really love this little house too. It's like a little, you can make it look like a little gingerbread house, and the snowman. So if you wanted to make a set of these and give them as a gift, do you know a new couple who has just gotten married, or a college student in their first apartment? A set of these would be great to help them start out their ornament collection for their tree. Or you could this year pick one of them, and that is the ornament you give everybody this year. And then next year you pick another one and give it. So you have a lot of years of ornament giving right here if you want to do them one at a time. And let me show you. Is this one on here? Yeah. So there's one in here called Sparkle, Sparkle All the Way. And this is kind of the traditional look for it. And this was done on linen. Isn't that pretty? I just love this on the linen. It just gives it some, but you know me, I like that aqua color. So I played around with the same linen, but I did it in a totally different color scheme. And this on here is a metallic thread that I use. So all of the thread is metallic. And you see the little crystals? Those are just your little heat fix crystals that if you already have them or you can get them at the craft store, they're really inexpensive, and put those on there. Now on this one, I will say I used a bigger ribbon. I think if I did this one over, I would use a thinner ribbon like I did on this little one. But that's from that collection. And there's one more from that collection that I will show you. He's so cute. So stinking cute. That's a little reindeer. Now you could do his nose. I think his nose, yeah, his nose on here is red, but you could do like 8 of them. Isn't there 8? Let's see. Dasher, Dancer, Comet, Cupid, Donner, Blitzen. Let's see. I think I'm missing 1 or 2 more. But so there's either 8 or 9 in total. Do you guys know? If you know, drop me a comment to let me know. But so you could do all of them in brown noses and then do the one in the red for Rudolph and have them all on a tree together. That would be kind of cute. Kids would get a kick out of this, but I just thought he was stinking darling. I just think he's adorable. And this is done on that linen too. Now in here on the disc, they don't do them on linen. You can see they do them on different fabrics and all. So you could do them on fabrics. I did them on linen because we have we have like a little pine tree looking thing that is pre-lit. And I like to put some little homemade ornaments on it each year, but it looks like this tree is like growing outside. So I thought this would be cute with the little linen and all. It looked more like woodsy, I guess, was what I was going for. So that's on this one. And this year, I think I've got to make a bunch of poinsettias because poinsettia is like my favorite thing about Christmas decorating. But if you want a set that is much more about the nativity idea, they have a whole nother set here. Happy Hoop Decor Volume 2, Christmas Nativity Ornaments, right? So it is, and here you can see them all on the back. They have the wise men. They have, actually, I think those guys are the shepherd. Wait, those are the shepherds. I think that's the wise man. Okay, so here's the important ones, right? Mary, Joseph, and the babe, and the angel. The donkey is so cute. I love him. But here's like the manger one. Now, I find these to be really lovely gifts to give if you belong to a local church and you have like an ornament exchange at church, or let's say you want to give a gift, a set of these, maybe to the minister's family or something. A beautiful gift. Okay. Oh, and also they have the little sheep on here too. That's so stinking cute. So the one, and then they have I don't see it on here. I see it in this one that has the saying that says a little town of Bethlehem. Maybe I took that one off. Oh, no, here it is. It is right here. So they have the star. So this was, I don't have any more of the good star ones because I've given them all away, but this was a practice I did. I didn't put it in a hoop. I just did it in fabric. You can tell I haven't cleaned it up yet because it was my prototype when I made these. But this whole, I used a Moda Grunge in the navy, and then the whole star is done in metallic thread. So the really good ones that I made with this turned out really beautiful. Excuse me. So you could certainly do a bunch of those as well. So that's 2 more CDs that you could do. Hoops Volume 1, Hoops Volume 1, and Hoops Volume 2. So that's another set along the ornament. That will give you tons of ornaments for the holidays, right? Okay, so now let's scooch away from that sort of thing. Let's talk about maybe we have a new quilter in the family, or we have a friend that is just starting to quilt, and they're not really comfortable with doing stars and more hexagons and more intricate patterns yet. Not that they couldn't, but they're still getting their feet wet. Or maybe you're teaching a granddaughter or a niece or a nephew or a grandson or a son or a daughter how to quilt. There's a group of books out, and you've heard me talk about them before, called 3 Yard Quilt Books, and the author is Donna Robertson. She's a lovely lady. Fabric Cafe is her company. And there's a bunch of these books, Fast and Fun 3 Yard Quilts. So here we go. Here are the ones in this book. You literally only need 3 yards of fabric to piece the fronts of these. And the way Donna puts the instructions in these, they're super easy to follow. There are really good pictures. There's good pictures for the layout. So this could be a really good gift. So there's Fast and Fun. There is a set called Easy Does It 3 Yard Quilts, and that's the ones on that. Now, these books you could probably get at your local fabric shop, or you might be able to, I know you can order these online as well. There's Quilts in a Jiffy, and that's 8 more. And Quick as a Wink 3 Yard Quilts, and that's these. Now I'm going to tell you which one I think would be a great way to start a new person off. Yep. I think this one, if you're looking for one for somebody who's brand new, the Fast and Fun or the Easy Does It would be the two that I would choose from. Or let's say you're not teaching anybody how to quilt. You don't know anybody that you want to give this to, but you need to make some gifts. You need to make a gift for friends or family, and you'd like to give them a quilt, but you are not going to spend months piecing a big, huge quilt, right? Not going to happen. Maybe you have friends that have a new grandchild or a new child. These blankets, because they're 3 yard, are just the right size to be a throw. They're roughly, I think they're all roughly the same size. Let me look on here. Has anyone used 3 yard quilts before? If you have, please place a comment. I'd love to know. Trying to see what these are going to be. I know she gives a size in here. Oh, here we go. 43 by 61. So that's 61 length and 41 width. So they're all a great, throw size. Have you sent someone off to college? This is nice for them to throw on their dorm bed or their first apartment bed, or to have on the sofa in the winter to cuddle up in. They're that perfect size, and they're all really reasonably priced. I think each book is roughly $14 to $16, depending on where you find them. And again, the author is Donna Robertson, and her company is Fabric Cafe, and they're 3 yard quilts. There's also a new one. I follow 3 yard quilts on YouTube. Her video, yes, Eileen, I couldn't agree with you more. Her videos are excellent. And Eileen has made a good point. If you want to see some of these made up, check out her YouTube. I would either look under 3 yard quilts or Donna Robertson, her YouTube channel, and look at some of her videos. She's got a ton of them out there, I know. But that would be a great gift as well. Now, couple more things here that I want to show you. So let's say, I don't embroider, Diana. No. But I do sew, and I like to do lots of sewing stuff. So you know how crazy I am about the one and the only IKEA, right? trying to refold something here. You know, I love IKEA. So every year IKEA kind of has a different pattern or idea that they come out with that kind of encompasses all of their collection for that year. Well, can I just say this year IKEA is really, and so are a lot of other retailers, they're really promoting the idea of handmade or homemade gifts, because so much stuff is sitting out in the middle of an ocean on ocean liners in crates that our IKEA didn't even get but 10 boxes, not 10 big containers, 10 boxes. That's all they got. And they don't know that they'll get any more. I literally got the only set of their Christmas towels that they got in. The only set. The lady was taking out of the box. She was looking. She said to the person working with her, "This is the only thing in here. This is the only of these towels in here." And I said, "May I have them?" But these are the towels. Aren't they pretty? I love them. These are perfect for doing applique. You can do machine applique, obviously, embroidery machine, but you can do any kind of applique on your sewing machine, hand applique if you're someone that likes to do needle turn applique. Like this one, you get both of them. I think they're like for the set $6 or something, but you can do all kinds of stuff on here, right? And on this one, you could do something a little more simple. You could even, these are so nice and big. Look at how big they are. They're so nice and big. You could even turn them this way and make a little half apron on for Christmas on them. So you can do all kinds of applique on these, and they would make a lovely gift. And you could put them together in a basket with some like other kitchen items. Now that's IKEA for this year. But if you don't have an IKEA, can't find an IKEA, don't like IKEA, whatever, don't worry about it. You can get towel sets. This is another one. This one I got off of Amazon, that you can do all kinds of stuff. And what I like is they usually come with a print when they're in sets and a solid. And the solid is your go-to if you want to add stuff to that. Make lovely gifts for the holidays. And I'm actually going to do a video where we're going to walk through doing one of these for holidays with a free, it'll be an embroidery. Well, you know what? It's going to be an embroidery pattern that we do on the embroidery machine, but I'll also have a file that you can download if you want to do it as an applique on your regular sewing machine. That's going to come up probably this weekend because I'm working my other position the rest of this week. This is like my only free time, but I'm going to have one come out so you can see it and do it if you want. And it's not going to be super Christmas based. It's going to be more like winter based. So you can have it for Christmas and the winter, but towels, always a great gift. Do you know a bride getting married like in the winter? Dave and I got married January 2nd. So all of my bridal showers and gift things like that were all done in December. And it was lovely to get some holiday stuff to start us out with because we had nothing when we got married. And so it was really nice to have some holiday linens that we could look forward to using as well. So those super nice gifts. Alrighty, so let's set those aside. Now, here's the last couple of items I want to show you. Again, we're going to go back to Kimberbell. So this, yes, was a kind of a Kimberbell heavy day. If you don't have a Kimberbell shop in your area, I know that Kimberbell now has an Amazon shop. So excuse me, I need to pick up the snowman mug. I need a drink of coffee. Oh, so yummy. So yummy. And so I know they have an Amazon shop. So I bet you could find any of these on Amazon if you don't have a local shop. Or you could look for an online shop. I know there are lots of them. My girlfriend's quilt shop. I know Thimbles in Lockport, Illinois has stuff online. I know you might look at Missouri Star Quilt and Fat Quarter Shop. I don't know if they do Kimberbell online, but something makes me think they do. So there's lots of places you could find these. Even all of you ladies over in the UK, for sure. Oh, I'm just looking at this. Julie, you made homemade vegetable beef yesterday. Is that homemade vegetable beef stew or soup? Either one Yum. I'm such a soup person in the cold weather. I could make soups all day. In fact, I am making a homemade chicken soup. Now, if you could smell my house, I've got the chicken. I cook my chicken in my crock pot. So the house just smells yummy. So, because I have some classes tonight until 6 p.m. So I wanted something fast when Dave got home that we could eat. Anyway, back to enough. I just happened to see Julie's lovely comment there. All right. So we all love to give the zippy pouch, right? This is one I embroidered. Now, I actually made this pouch from scratch a couple of years ago and lined it and all of that. And so we love to make these. And I did an all over design on a wool felt. And I loved how it turned out. I love using this. You can't really tell what the design is on this felt. It's kind of there's like a deer here and stuff. But I wasn't going after the being able to see the design so much as what the overall design did to the felt. That's what I was looking for. But Kimberbell has come out with blanks that are zippy pouches. And they're not just any blanks. They come in velveteen, and there's some that come in a really nice felt. But they're not just any blank. They're completely seam free. They've got your zipper put in, but everything will lay flat in your embroidery hoop, or if you don't machine embroider, but you do stuff on your sewing machine, if you wanted to do some of your special stitches, like I could see this one, they come in 2 sizes, and I'll show you. I could see this one on my regular sewing machine, picking out a whole bunch of my fancy deco stitches, getting them just to be a little bit bigger, so increasing how big they are, and doing rows of them on something like this. It would be gorgeous, especially if you did them in a metallic thread. Very fancy, very pretty. I may have to make one of those. So they come in 2 sizes. This is what size or what? This is called the Dusty Teal. It's 6 by 8, small, and so they're lined as well, guys. So if you're hooping it, you hoop just this, and you leave your liner down. But when you're done, you sew your liner together, and you sew your pieces together, turn them inside out, and look, it's not the lace zipper that I like so much, but it has that same kind of a pull on it that the lace zipper does. So they're a super nice quality. And so once you've sewn them up, they can be flat like this, or you could take and square up your corners. You can do all kinds of stuff with them. And I know that all of you have probably made a million. No, well, not a million, but you know what I mean. You've made a lot of these little zippy pouches. But if you need quick and easy gifts, these are super to make. And so they come in the 6 by 8 size, and they also come in the 7 by 10 size. So this is navy. I don't want to take them all out, but this is a navy velveteen, just like this velveteen. And this velveteen, guys, is really super nice. It's thick and yummy. So that's a navy blue velveteen. And this next one I'm going to show you is an amethyst velveteen. It was a special limited edition. You would have to check with a store to see if they still had any, but this amethyst color was gorgeous. It was so gorgeous. You might still be able to find some in this amethyst color, but I'm sure. But they also come in this mustardy gold, which is beautiful. That's velveteen. Now these next two are two in their heavy duty felt. So it comes in this light gray, and then here's the pretty one. Pink. Do you have any ballerinas? Any little girls? Or maybe you're a lady who pink is close to your heart, then these are perfect. And there's also another color in the felt too. It's kind of an olivey green color. I'm sorry, I don't have one of those out at the moment. I think I made one for my aunt. You know, I told you all back in the year that my aunt Patty was going through breast cancer treatments and surgeries and all, and she's doing really good, by the way. But her favorite colors are olive green and pink. So I took an olive green blank and made her a pouch with some hearts and things on it in pink and sent it to her. And I think that was the last olive green one I had. But these are, you can put anything on them. Applique, decorative stitches, and of course, Kimberbell has a CD. It's called Blossoms and Butterflies Kimber Blank Applique, because these are called Kimber Blanks. Kimber Blanks Zippy Pouch Blank. And then this is a CD that goes with it. So this has a lot of butterflies and florals. There's also some stuff on the back too that you could, you can put these on more than just these little bags and stuff. But if you're looking for, if you wanted to maybe grab a large one and a small one and the CD for a friend who does machine embroidery, what a lovely gift that would be. So that is that idea. Oh, I better tell you, yeah, Blossoms and Butterflies is the CD. So those are the things I wanted to bring to you all today regarding your gift list, because I'm still kind of a little bit in the gift planning stage for some things. Some things I'm trying to get done. Can I be honest with you? We're all friends, right? We all sew and we're all creative types. I kind of lost my mojo in my creativity this last week. It's not back yet either. I'm a little concerned about that. I think I've just been so busy with other things that it's been a little hard to get my creative juices going. But it'll come back. A friend of mine, a good friend of mine, dear friend of mine, told me that I just needed to go and make something for myself, just to be creative for myself and not worry about work and that kind of stuff, and that my mojo might come back. I hope so. I think she's right. I think that's a great idea. So if you are in a slump with your creativity for the season, I hope some of these things may inspire you for some things that you can do. And honestly, folks, if you, like maybe none of these products are something you want to go for, but you might want to try making a similar type item, like the ornaments and things like that. Hi, Janet, my dear friend, my sis Janet, she's on. It's so good for you to jump on, honey. Thank you. So you can go back and rewatch this as often as you want. I'll check through to see if I missed any comments or not. And I'm trying to get another video ready. It's a demonstration video ready for by the end of the week. But like I said, it might be weekend because tomorrow I literally work all day. Wednesday I work part of the day, Thursday and Friday. So I'm working pretty heavy this week. But Dave is gone Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So that's 3 days that I can probably just get in here and barrel through and get some good stuff done. Okay. Thank you for everyone that jumped on to be with me. I loved seeing you all. That was super fun. And until next time, you know what I'm going to say. Oh, let me do the thing. Sorry, guys. Let me do the thing. So if you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel, would you please do so? Sew in Common. That's just the name of the channel. Hit the little subscribe and the little bell so you get notifications when I do go live or when I add any content. I am so thankful for the very close to 3,000 people who have followed that channel. You all inspire me to keep going, because if there's 3,000 people out there interested in knowing what I think and what I want to do, I certainly want to continue to bring content to you all. And if you would like to show us what you're doing, you can always join the Facebook group called Sew in Common, the group. There's a Sew in Common page. That's just kind of an announcement page. But Sew in Common, the group, is where you can post your pictures. You can chit chat with one another, all that kind of fun stuff. So we'd love to have you subscribe to the one and come join us in the other. That would be great fun. And like I said, as I always say, let's go sew life beautiful. I know that you will, and I know that you can. So until next time, you guys, thank you so much for joining me. See you soon. Bye now.